Hi, I'm Vladimir Kuzmin. Today is my second video in English. And now I will tell you a story about Polivoks. Firstly, I want to begin with history. 1980, beginning of engineering Polivoks, 1981 preparing for production, and 1982 production of Polivoks. As I already told in previous video, I was dreaming not about Polivoks in this form, but in some kind of modular synthesizer. At that time, we knew nothing about synthesizers at all, because our city, Sverdlovsk, was a closed city, because it has several military plants, including our plant. That's why we couldn't see any foreign bands who played modern electronic musical instruments, including synthesizer. Maybe several Moscow bands could come to Ekaterinburg, former Sverdlovsk, so we can hear and see original synthesizers. For example, I personally saw Korg MS-10, a Korg micro preset synthesizer, Roland SH09. Small synthesizers, but it was very useful information, because previously I saw big synthesizers only on covers of LPs. For example, I saw Synthi 100 and big modular synthesizer Moog by Moog, and we only could hear them in these records. But I'd like also to say that we didn't have any access to literature, specialized literature, or schematics of synthesizers. So we are to think what is inside, what is the construction, what is schematics. Of course, we had conversation with my friends, also electronic engineers, about what they must have inside. But I'd like to personally twinkle all knobs. That's why it was a very happy thing to look and to twinkle knobs of real synthesizers like Korg, Roland, in order to know what each knob can do. That's why it was many difficulties. At last, I have had a goal to have a big modular synthesizer, but a little bit later our directions say that no, we must not manufacture big synthesizer, because we need some electronic musical instruments for every people, for every musicians in the USSR. So it was engineered in 1982 in form of this more compact synthesizer. What more difficult was the limited technology, because we couldn't manufacture very big panels, very big PC boards. That's why modular structure was very suitable to install it into a small size synthesizer. Before we engineered new keyboard for Polivoks and future instruments using Gerkons. Gerkons, I already told, that is, it is hermetical vacuum contacts, and each key has small magnet inside, and when you move a key towards Gerkons, it can shut, so you can hear how it works. Model structure has also keyboard, octave structure, so you can manufacture 5 octaves keyboards with 5 pieces of keyboard. Polivoks has 4. Very, very huge, because no one synthesizer has so big keyboard. Also a historical fact, how many Polivokses were manufactured. From 1982 till 1992-93, there was manufactured more than 25,000 pieces, Polivokses, 25,000 or more. In comparison, for example, how many Minimogs were manufactured? 12,000. You see, Polivoks was manufactured in quantity twice, 25 or more. What is inside also Polivoks? I told that Polivoks has a modular structure, so we have big PC boards, 2 big PC boards with sockets, for modules. Here you see power supply already installed. So total number of modules are 7, including power supply. Here is model of legendary filter of Polivoks. It has only 2 ICs, also EG, annual generator, and no capacitor at all. And it works in all sound band. Why modulars are very convenient in production? Because each model has special unit for tuning. So a worker, not skilled, but any worker, it may be a girl or a boy, can sit down near this unit, insert in the circuit, and check it up, tune if needed, and put it this good and this bad. The bad later will be repaired. So all models then come to another worker who install them in all sockets, so you can tune it up, check all whole synthesizer. Very convenient, I think. Some words about its unique design. Design was made by my wife Olimpiada. He's really a genius designer, because with such many limits of technology, she brought big sense of military style design in this synthesizer. I think no other synthesizer has such a unique design. All knobs are custom. All sides are also custom. They have some rifles similar to rifle bore of the gun. Small and big knobs. Sides are similar to tank tracks. Also unique is that it has a very hard construction. So this lower lid is made from aluminium, so you can unscrew 4 screws, put it out to repair or modification. You can put upper lid this upper lid, very heavy, also hard. You can cover synthesizer with upper lid, so you have a very strong case for transportation in any conditions, in any vehicle, or by hand, or plane, or train, or other. What else? I can tell that this Polivoks synthesizer is made by musician. I'm not only electronic engineer, but musician. I played in school bands and in institute bands. That's why I know all difficulties that have each musician on scene. For example, traditionally synthesizer position of synthesizer is very high. For example, as second keyboard, upper than low. Kroomer, for example. That's why it is very far from a power socket. That's why the delivery set has 3 meters power cord. It's very convenient. So very useful. Delivery set has also pedal. Not volume pedal for controlling cutoff frequency. You see the back side of synthesizer, it has big label Polivoks and a panel with 4 sockets. First of all, socket, output socket, next socket for external audio signal, socket for headphones, and socket for pedal. Pedal is CD input for cutoff frequency. Very convenient, because musicians has only two hands and 2 legs. Most of them are busy with something, with a keyboard, with synthesizer. So when you put a pedal under your foot, you can very simply manipulate with cutoff frequency. What else has delivery set? Very interesting. Besides fuses, this is traditional. It has one big, two big, and two small knobs. Why? I told that knobs are custom, and being crashed or lost, you are not able to buy them in the shop or somewhere else. That's why we give the musician knobs for change. And next, it has inside delivery package two ends of cord or audio cord, because they are not reliable and may be crashed, and you cannot buy them anywhere in the shop. That's all I would like to tell about Polivoks history. Next I will show how it sounds. Well, I'll continue to tell about Polivoks. This is a close view. That's why you can see its model structure. I can tell that this is Olympiada's idea to divide the whole panel into several modules to underline its modular structure and to make more simpler in production, to make graphics. So these 3D panels give additional sense that you are sitting before big panel of military unit, airplane or something. You see this small lid, we can open it and have access to 6 tuner knobs, 3 for one generator and 3 for other generators. There, what they are, you can read here. Very convenient. No need to get to the back, to back. Okay. Well, what you have in Polivoks? First of all, you have 4 generators. Generator 1, generator 2. Why is poly and why is vox? This is a frequently asked question. Name Polivoks stands for many and multiple sounds, not more. Poly, many, vox, sound, many sounds. Although it is duophonic, this means that any 2 depressed keys will sound. I'll show later. Okay, we have mixer. Here you can mix sounds from generator 1, generator 2, noise generator, and from audio signal coming from external sockets. Then we have filter, this genius Polivoks filter, which have attack, decay, sustain and release in Russian, cutoff frequency and resonance. Then special knob modulation and envelope, amount of envelope generator. You can also choose in filter a low frequency, low pass filter or band pass filter. And another special unique feature of analog generator, you can switch from single to multiple. I will show later also. And then comes amplifier. Of course, voltage control amplifier. And analog generator with also attack, decay, sustain, release. And also single and multiple function. Also modulation, amount of amplitude or volume modulation. Also have a special knob. I can tell it about a little bit later. Then we have separate modulator. Frequency, knob of frequency, and special selector of waveforms. Triangle, square, sample hold, and noise. You can select any of them, and then each modulation knob in oscillators, in filter, or in amplifier will modulate frequency or cutoff or volume. Then global. Of course, overall volume, volume of phones, global tuning, glide, knob output, and one voice, two voice selected. One voice, two voice. Okay, let's hear how it sounds. And waveforms: triangle, saw, square, and three square waves. Also, the second generator has the same knobs and switches. You can insert modulation. This knob to frequency modulate from the sound of generator 2. You can get some kind of ring modulator effect. I can show. Global tuning for both generators, and this knob for the tuning second generator. Glide. Glide influence only generator 1. And not generator 2. That's why we can get some interesting effects, like bends, guitar bends. it is very old, so you hear some scratches of pots. Then I can tell about one voice, two voice. First of all, one voice. You can press one key or both keys. You will hear the upper depressed key and set in two voice. You hear two voices. Okay. Further, filter. Oh, one switch output. What is it? It feeds the output signal to output socket. So you can switch your headphones, switch off the sound from the main system, audio system, tune any timbre or change any timbre, then very simple, press the output switcher, so you hear new timbre. Noise generator. Then we go to filter. The signal mixed signal goes to filter. It has two positions: low pass filter and band pass filter. It's better to hear in lows how it works. Resonance. Even with pedal. Concerning this knob, single, multiple. If you make insert good amount of analog generator, you can hear how it works. In multiple position, the attack and decay can be looped. Well, next comes amplifier, voltage control amplifier. It has the same attack, decay, sustain and release, and also single and multiple modes. But before I can tell about this switch, very interesting switch. The idea of this switch came from one thing. Once I saw musicians who play synthesizer and piano strings that he needed to press and leave it depressed a key in some note, for example A or C. He simply loaded some way here, and you have no long-lasted tone. That's why I think, why not to insert to have a single switch which feeds only with gate to all modes. You see. So you can leave your hands from synthesizer, play another keyboard, then move again back. Well, attack decay is the same as usual, but when you press multiple mode, you can achieve various interesting effects, sound effects. You can combine multiple modes of filter and amplifier to achieve some disco tempos or rhythms. I'll show. You can add modulation. So you can get some kind of loops. Polivoks multiple sounds. Thank you for your attention.